Howdy folks, how you going? Little John in the brewery. Not a lot really focused on this video. I've just got a couple of things I'm going to throw out. Obviously for a Friday video I need to have something. Anyway, got some good news on several different from several different angles. Okay, before we do that, thumbs up to Little John's Patreons. Cheers guys, thank you for your support as always. There's a link down the bottom if you're interested in Patreon, see what it's all about. There's benefits and also helps the channel, which means I can do all the things I do on the channel. If you aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button down there. If you are, thank you very much. Either way, subscribe, not subscribe, Patreon, whatever, hit the like button. That also helps out. Getting on with it. Today, made a very interesting, very nice discovery. I popped into the local IGA today while I was out and about, just to see what sort of, I'm a bit low on variety here just at the moment. I'll just pop my head in and just see what's going on. And lo and behold, what do I find? They've increased their bent spoke range. Previously they've only stocked the crankshaft. I walk in today, they've got the crankshaft, they've got the Burley Griffin, which I couldn't give a fuck about. But the big news for me, they had sprocket and they got red nut. So I picked myself up a 4-pack of red nut and I've just poured myself one. Yummo. And this is fairly fresh, packed end of January. So it went 2 months old, but I'm gonna struggle any day of the week to get any better than that. But what was interesting about that was just the other night I've jumped on the Ben Stoke page and grabbed some Cluster 8. I've just drunk the last can I had here just before. The new batch is out, so I've bought a 4-pack of that. Yeah, I don't buy much of the go. I don't want bloody mountains of it here, but I do like to have a little bit sitting there. And I bought a 4-pack of the Sprocket as well while I was at it, because it's normally something I can't access. I can't get hold of it. I've only drunk my last can of Sprocket. Fuck, might have even been yesterday or Sunday. Might have been Sunday actually, on the weekend, but it's probably been recently. But so to walk into the local Watlow and go bang, I've got Sprocket and red nut sitting there is pretty good. I'm really happy about that. I did notice also while I was there, they did have Pirate Life, the South Coast Pale. Now I know it doesn't get a lot, gets a lot of mixed reviews. I've only had it once and I really liked it. So for me, not a bad thing that's actually sitting down there, because I could go here and let every so often for something, just for something a little bit different from the normal stuff we get around here. They do have a little bit extra balter, but that's, yeah. But yeah, the bent spoke was I was very happy to see. So that's made my day. It certainly has. Very happy about that. So cheers to the local IGA. As I've always said, getting craft beer in around this place is not particularly easy. So that takes some pressure off when I've got to go around and do things. Now, other thing that I've mentioned before that I was waiting on turning up, wasn't far away, and they've arrived. Little John's t-shirts. Yes, we have clothing. So along with the hats, we've got some clothing options. Now, just a great t-shirt, basically just the Little John's logo. not showing up on there, but it just says on there, you know, brew, drink, talk, good brewing. So just the just Little John's little throw phrase. So I haven't got a lot of these. Again, this was just testing the waters and seeing what the quality was like and how the design looked. So the t-shirts and the hats will go up on the website sometime soon. Just got to get around actually doing it, getting some getting photos and getting them onto the website. So they'll be available soon for anyone who is interested. I do know one particular person who's been a very big supporter of the channel, who will be getting one of those shirts as a big thank you from me. And there will be some going out here and there in the Patreon monthly price pack. Might be shirt one month, hat another month. We'll see how we go. It won't be every month, but they'll be popping out here and there. So keep your eyes out, and I'll keep everyone posted on how that's travelling anyway. Around the place, the first beer from the Kit Extract Brewing has started, and I've settled on a name. I'm calling it the Kit Extravaganza. Extract. Fuck, I'm buying it. I was thinking originally I was just going to call it the Kit Extravaganza, but we'll come up with the Kit Extractaganza. So that will be the playlist and the title of the brewing of all the extract brews. So the first one is underway. Put that down yesterday. So it's in two 19-litre kegs. They're starting to come up the pressure today, so they're fermenting happily. It is a little bit off-putting not being able to see at all what's going on. As in, yeah, having no idea what's happening in browsing and whatnot. But the pressure gauges will show me what's going on, and we'll get through it. The Black Rock Mexican Lager has hit terminal gravity. It's been there for a few days. It's had a bit of a de-rest. So I've just dropped it down. It's starting to cold crash. We'll cold crash for a couple of days before it gets bottled up, and that'll be a couple of weeks before it's ready for tasting. But samples yesterday on taking gravity samples, yeah, it was tasting, yeah, not too bad. I've just started the cold crash on the all-in freshwater kit, the Leg Breaker IPA. It's now had 4 days of dry hopping, so I've just drawn a sample off that, taken a gravity on it. It is finished. It's where I expected to finish, so it's cold crashing. It was tasting quite nice as well, so that'll get kegged up sometime next week. I'm off to Wollongong this weekend. I'm off down the coast, down further down the coast for Easter. So the next 2 weekends are out. So that's going to squeeze me up a little bit, which is why I've got things happening. So right now, this very point in time, there are 5 fermenters underway. Could easily been 6, but I've run the last batch of Little John's sour mash chocolate rye bourbon through the still, so it's out of the fermenter. So 5 fermenters currently going for what will probably be 1 beer for Little John, but that's the way things run. So all good. That keeps me happy. So things are flowing along nicely. I've had 2 bags of Gladfield malt turn up this afternoon, Pilsner and just an ale malt. So that's that's the grain for the beers for the next, or for this year, for the next however many batches that works for. So it's a change up for me, the Gladfield. So we'll see how that runs. Yeah. That's it. Got to get some gas this weekend. On the way, I've done well. The little 2.6 kilo bottle, which I use for transfers and purging and filling bottles and whatnot, has run out just today. I purged the line and that was the end of it, and I'll take it to Wollongong with us this weekend and get it filled up. So that turned out nicely, so that's good timing, worked out well. So yeah, it's been a very very positive day. Plenty has happened. So all good. So that means I'm very much up to date. Everything's rolling along nicely. So hopefully it will keep doing that. Nothing's going to go silly. Because as we know, you know, it's always a worry when things are going smoothly, because you wait for something to fuck up. Because that's generally what happens. But for the moment, I'm going to run with it. Well, actually, there you go. There was a fuck up in between doing all this stuff this afternoon. I've managed to fucking stick a batch of jerky in and fucking forgot about it. Been sitting there all day on the dehydrator, and I sat down to do a video, and the dehydrator makes too much noise, so I just thought I'd put stuff in the oven. So just went in the oven for like, you know, for 15 minutes just to finish it off. Got into doing the video and got caught up, and in the end I'm not even going to use the video, but I forgot about it and fucking walked inside and the jerky in the oven's fucking burnt. It was in there for too long and it's fucked. So 4 trays of jerky, which is about be 7 or 8 bags, you know, be 350 grams of jerky gone down the shitter. Half of it was meant to be for my nephew for his 18th birthday. He eats the chili jerky like it's going out of fashion, so half of the batch was chili jerky, which I was just going to bag up for him for his birthday. So he's missed out. Unlucky he's going to have to make do with the rest of the shit he gets for his birthday. But yeah, so there you go. It doesn't all go smoothly. Something's got to fuck up somewhere. But that's it. I'm done, guys. I'm off for the weekend down in Wollongong. Spend some time with the daughter and the grandson, and the nephew for his 18th. And a bunch of other relos. So I hope you all have a good weekend. I'll see you next week. Patreon, cheers. Again, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, hit the like button if you haven't done so already. But that's me. So till I see you again, we're brewing beer, drinking beer or talking beer. Good brewing.